everybody, Kyle here, and welcome to another episode of Build. As you can see, basically nothing has changed since the end of the last episode, and that is fantastic because that means I figured out, well, not figured out, I ended up getting my recording issues solved for whatever reason. Bandicam, that's the recording software that I use for my PC. It kept, it remembered that the Blue Yeti is the microphone that I'm using, that it remembered that that is the mic that I'm using to record, and I did a test already, and it recorded everything just fine. What was happening in previous times is all the settings that I had set up already would be deleted, so I would go and record, and even though I had previously set for the Yeti mic to be what I use to record, it would get rid of that and it wouldn't record properly, so it was kind of really inconvenient. But now it's all figured out. Well, I hope it doesn't happen again, you know, it might. So today we've done all this over here. I filled in the village, blah blah blah, all the way down here, terraformed river area going down here, put in waterfalls. I'm going down all the way over here, made this shed thing, and I made a second one so you can see how I built it. And that was last episode, and this episode I want to focus on this area over here. So first I'm going to start putting down some more of the smaller houses and the bigger houses down around, and then we're going to start doing something with the cliffside over here. If we go over here, it sinks down again, and we sort of have a channel this way. I'm not totally sure what I want to do with it, but it's not a sheer cliff face, so we can definitely do something over here. I have an idea, but we'll get to that in a bit. Alright, I have done some stuff. I've just started off over here in this section of the village, the town, and now we're going to walk our way down here. And first thing you'll notice is I built up an arch here, and so now the way it's set up is we walk through the hill as if this was blasted out, taken out, or natural. Not sure, but I think it's a cool little thing to add in, so it's not just a straight up path the whole way. It's a nice way to break it up to the different section of the town as well. And then up here to bring down the bigger houses down this way, I have built one of the bigger houses into the side of the hill, and I think that's really cool. And if I actually grab ladders, the way it worked out, I wasn't even measuring it properly or intentionally, but having the ladders here going up to the second floor, I put another door here because boom, it takes us right up to this level of the hill, which then leads us to this section of the town. So this house gets a nice special secondary door. I put a little thing there, so from this side it looks like this, and that in itself could be its own house design, which is kind of cool. I'm not totally sure about this, but I'm gonna leave it for now. So going on the right side would actually help. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna light it up while I'm in here so that when it gets nighttime, we can see everything. It's nice to have the glowing windows when it's all dark out. So then you step out here, I have the path built and placed out, blah 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 blah, just all along here. And then we have one going up to here. I didn't do the insides of these houses, that part's not really too important. Here I have another one of the bigger houses, and I sort of have it built right into the side here. I built this out, I'm not sure that I like it, but just having this flat and that ending right here, that being flat, it didn't look too good, so I think I might try to build this out to make it work out better. Not totally sure though. And I got a couple of the smaller houses here, and then I figured, oop, the bunny knows where it's at. I was making a recliner and an umbrella on this little beach area. I extended that. Probably gonna extend the sand along further this way. But with making the umbrella, I already have the strings down. That begs the question of what colors should I use? With that, it sort of sets the town colors and helps theme things out. So I was thinking that we could do light gray and light gray and orange. Doing something like blue or green, it's a very flashy, bright color, and I mean, here we have the rock and the spruce. It's all very subdued, so having anything too bright doesn't really match the area it's in. So having something like this, I think it works out really nicely. Like, it adds a bit of color differentiation, and I was actually looking for something like that because everything is either cobblestone or spruce, and that's the main building materials here. So there's like that consistency, but at the same time, like I was looking to change it up a bit, so this definitely helps out with that. And here we could even put it on the roofs. It's not too bad. I'll leave it here and see how we like it as we go along. Whoosh. Super fast. I'm not sure where else we could incorporate it just yet. We could start making banners and whatnot, but this just adds some more color to the town without it being too gaudy or out of place. For the bigger houses, not totally sure yet. That's not gonna work. And then if we do it on these sides, it doesn't really look too good. And then if you put it throughout, then it creates the cobblestone wall pillar. But I like the flat and having them only connected on the sides, so we're just gonna leave that for now. And so yeah, we have the path coming through here, the main part of town. It splits off this way over to the first shed / outpost thing. Maybe. Well, now that we have carpets for colors that we could use, we could even put down more lighting and then have carpet down on the inside. That's not a bad idea. That works out. So we got a nice little chill spot. But then the path also goes this way, because as I was saying before, this whole area can be used as well. I'm not thinking that breaking through here is the best idea, because what I really want to do is create a water basin, basically fill all of this in. It's closed off over here. We actually have underground water. Let's see. That's small. Doesn't really matter, but it's there. And then over this way, this is not so great for filling up as well. So we just have this area here. And then if we wanted, we could have a waterfall or have a river flow coming through here and around. And maybe that's how some of this gets the water. So that's all to be developed and stuff later. But right now, these walls, they're looking pretty empty. Back here, I wanted to, like I was saying before, I wanted to connect this here, but then it sort of brings your eye up to this wall, and the way this is sort of set up is sort of looking like we have steps up, and ooh, we have a cave system. Nice. Don't know how important this is going to be just yet. And it's getting dark. Do I have? No. Why? Because I just chill out on the recliner. You can only sleep at night. It is nighttime. That's the problem with being behind a hill, though. It always looks like it's nighttime. But no. Okay. figuring that we start building into the walls. So I want to get some building material. I got sprucey that, and I'll grab ladders. Same difference. If we go thinking, if we put something right out here, do I not have? There we go. Boom. Well, and then if we go, actually, I like the way I had it like this, and then we go under here. We can have houses in the cliff face. 1, 2, 3. Then down here we can go boom, boom, boom. I like having this. I'm thinking I'm gonna fill that in like that. If we take this back over here, this can be the doorway. Then down in here, gotta fill this in. Boom, boom. And we got something coming along already. Ooh, this could be good. Upside down. Yeah. I like that. And then it doesn't have to stop there. We can place stuff out here like this. And not everything is going to be its own individual house. I was thinking that we have, is it only 2? No, it's 3. Hold on. You have 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. It's going to be the middle window right here. Duh. So we're going to go put this back. We can knock this out. Whoops. Is this? Oh, too low. Okay. Like you can sort of snake through on the inside and then connect back over here so that you see like different pods or sections of the house sticking through. Oops. Over here. But then it's all one thing. So I'm going to get continuing on that, and I'll come back when I have some more progress. And just like that, I have some ideas. More like concepts of what I want. I don't want to do cookie cutter things. That works more for the houses and whatnot along here. But in the wall, when you're sort of fitting it into different sections and working with different spaces and size constraints, I figured we might as well go for different builds that sort of form to the area that it's in. So each pod or section, I guess you could, yeah, I guess pod's a good word, will have its own unique style depending on its location in the rock. So if we go up, boom, 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 steps, always nice. Oh yeah, I also built this up a little bit more so that it's more of a protected walkway and it's a little bit more substantial, and I think it works out nicely. So then we carry on up to the house. We got the door. I haven't done anything to the insides yet. We have a little lookout area. I guess it could be a mud room. This we can step up. Then we have this area, nice lookout. We go down, and then over here we have stairs. Boom, boom, boom. Up to this section, and this one I decided to leave open so you have a nice clear view of what's going on. And when we have more stuff built over here all along, you'll have a nice view. You can even look out and see over here. probably gonna do something over there. So, I'll finish up the way I want these places to look on the inside, but I'm not gonna fully furnish them. That's not totally necessary. Get rid of that. So let's just take a look and see what it looks like when we come on down. So over here, actually, if we go, yeah, you can sort of see it from over here pretty well. It looks pretty natural. It just sort of flows in here. Very nice. It's not out of the ordinary. Oh, I didn't even think about putting these in. Silly me. Okay, so we come on down. This building's sort of blocking them, but then you come around this way, and then all of a sudden you see all of them. And that's pretty cool. I like it. And how could I forget to add these supports in? Boom, boom. Yeah, these will add to the look as well. And then over here. And then I think that should be good. Right here. Yeah. Go just like that. We can even fit them in here as well. Oh, yeah, that adds so much detail already. That is looking good. Now I just want to wait for it to be nighttime so I can show you guys what it looks like when everything is illuminated from the inside out. So that stuff is pretty cool. So let's wait for it. Wow, when you're not playing, you're just sitting there waiting for it to turn night. It takes a long time. But yeah, that's what it looks like. So far, it's pretty awesome. I like how it when the sun goes down, these lights get brighter, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa. Usually it's pretty dark by now, so... Oh, I am holding a torch. Yeah, it's fairly dark, but hey. There's no illumination for these houses, but I definitely use it in here. Oops, didn't put a floor in. I can fix that. Like, yeah. Good. And this is now lit up. But yeah, that looks pretty awesome. I think that's going to do it for this episode. Next episode, figuring we can expand this over to this side and check out the possibilities with this water basin. Well, to-be water basin, I should say. So thank you everybody for watching, and stay tuned. Alright, just one more thing before we go. I wanted to do another little time-lapsey thing of it turning daytime from this angle where we have everything I've built so far for this town. And I gotta say, it's looking pretty awesome.